What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of my Pentagon slash Hexagon series. Well, today we're going to have the final two group matches of this Champions League group, where we're going to be taking on Jeonbuk and Buriram United at home, where we need to pick up crucial points. We need to come away with at least one win out of these two matches to secure our advancement into the second round of the AFC Champions League. And we're doing it against a team where I don't think we're going to get lucky against this second time around in Jeonbuk, and a team where we absolutely need to get revenge on in Buriram. Taking a look at the groups, just as a refresher from last episode, Jeonbuk are in the lead with 9 points. Kashima Antlers are sitting in second with 7. Buriram have 4, and Brisbane Roar coming up in last with 2. If we come up with a draw against Jeonbuk and Brisbane Roar defeat Buriram like they should, then there is absolutely no way that even if we lose to Buriram that we are going to go out. We should qualify with 8 points. So with before we get into the Jeonbuk match, let's take a look at how we're doing in the league. We only played 2 league matches in between these two, and we won them both. Against Kawasaki Frontale, we took them on and defeated them 3-2, though it was very sketchy in the first 15 minutes. Frontale getting out to a 2-0 lead after just 6 minutes. But the tide turned once Ronnie scored in the 17th minute. It all went upwards for us as the tide turned and Antlers started getting the majority possession, the majority of the shots on goal. Gilmar picking one up to even the match in the 43rd minute, and then just 3 minutes later, in stoppage time, Ronnie completes his brace to put us in the lead 3-2 and ultimately getting us the win. 20 shots taken, 7 of them on target, majority possession. That's always good. You don't win sometimes you don't win most of these matches, but especially after you start the first 6 minutes of going 2-0 down, that's usually a bad sign, but we were able to turn the tide and come away with the win against Frontale. In the second match, we went up against, I always forget who this, it's Yokohama. Yokohama F. Marinos, who at the time were sitting in first place, had gone undefeated up until this point, and we just trounced them in terms of putting the ball on net and making the keeper work for it. Hell, after the first 15 minutes, we were up 3-0. Ronnie picking one up, Norio Ito, and Hiroki Sakaguchi all within the first 15 minutes, and F. Marinos just couldn't cope. Yes, they had majority possession, but we were playing our game plan of throwing the ball forward and then letting the wingers do the work, putting it on net, and just, like I said, Sakaguchi and Ronnie, who are a striker and AMC, respectively, just getting their heads on it and getting it right on net. That's how you draw it up. In the second half, Matsuhito Hatada picking himself up a goal just past the hour mark to make it 4-0, and at that point, F. Marinos were just trying to hold on to the ball, not let us any more chance to attack. Batinho, our goalkeeper, did pick up it was a superficial injury. It wasn't long lasting, but it was enough to take him out of the match. So we were able to, at least for the last 10 minutes, see our young goalkeeper, Hirohisa Mayauchi, 17 years old, not a bad keeper whatsoever. The only thing that he really needs to work on is his speed. A pace of 3 and acceleration of 6. That means he's not going to be used in a sweeper role, though. He's just going to sit in front of net, be the wall that he was. And just taking a look at some of his other stats, 14 in reflexes, 14 in one-on-ones, at least 10 or 11 in some of the other main stats like composure, determination, his decisions. I see him going to be the goalkeeper for the future. And Batinho isn't young himself. He's only 28, but I expect him to mentor Hirohisa to develop him into a solid keeper for the future. All right, with that in mind, we are sitting in second place in the league. We're 6-0-1 after seven matches with 18 points, just one behind S Pulse. And F Marinos, as you can see, dropped down to third place, getting their first loss on the season. But now the league doesn't matter as we turn our attention towards the Champions League, and we are going to be facing Jeonbuk, who play their 4-4-2 like last time. Once again, we're going to be rolling with our 4-4-2. We're going to have Batinho and net. Carlinhos, Sasaki, Ichikawa, and Paulo Victor will be the flat back four. The four mids will be Gilmar, Kaoru Hayama, Norio Ito, and Masashi Tamura. And sitting up front will be Sakaguchi and Florian. Couple of notes. Kunio Ikeda is suspended, and Shigemitsu is still off injured. He has a torn calf muscle and is going to be out 3 to 4 months. So, majority of the season, he's going to be out, which is really sad. He was a good striker for us, especially coming off of the bench. He was relegated to coming off the bench role, but just his speed is going to hurt. Because with an acceleration of 18 and a pace of 17 with that torn calf muscle, I expect those to drop by at least 3 points. And that's not going to be good for us in the long run. Hopefully, when he gets back to training, he can build some of that speed back up and be useful for us. But for now, we're going to roll with this 4-4-2 and see where it gets us against Jeonbuk. Let's kick off. Alright, and we kick off. Jeonbuk are going to be in their neon green, and we're going to be in our traditional red. This is an all-important match, because any result we pick up here will almost automatically guarantee us advancement into the second round of the Champions League. Like I said, a draw will more than likely put us ahead of any result that either Buriram or Brisbane Roar will get, and a win is an automatic advancement. 5 minutes on, we had a nice throw-in the attacking half, but Jeonbuk get it out of there. We try to come up the left, passing it inside to Ito. Ito trying to play through the center, pick out a pass to Florian, just whistles it wide of the bar. Would have been a nice finish if he was on target. Now Jeonbuk with attacking chance as they're playing it around the middle. Good tackle, good dispossess. Hayama picks it up, passes it to Sakaguchi, who has pace. Ito taken out of the box. Sakaguchi has it back. Once again, tackling. Good tackling by Jeonbuk. Hayama out to Gilmar on the right. Well, where's the possession, boys? Good tackle to get the ball back. Ito through the middle. To Sakaguchi, who just cannot find the target. Encourage the boys. Sasaki picks up a knock, but I'm going to keep him on for now. Alright, substitute him as soon as possible. It's not good. It means it's a pretty bad knock. So I'm going to bring on Yuki Umeda for Sasaki. The injury doesn't look all that great, so I might as well sub him off now, just so I have some presence in the back. We get a free kick in a good area. Gilmar had to be saved by the Jeonbuk keeper, so he forces a corner. Gilmar now has the corner. He gets kicked out. Can we turn this into something? Ichikawa to Ito. Into Tamura on the left. Crosses it in. Can't find it. Right open. Tried to go far post, but hit it just wide. We get another throw in the attacking half. Paulo Victor, Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi up the middle. Dispossessed. Good tackling, boys. Just got to watch out for those cards. We haven't gotten a card yet. Knock on wood. Good tackling. Gilmar throws a cross in, but cannot find anybody except the goalkeeper. This is going to be another one of those games, it looks like. We're going to have several attacking chances. Jeonbuk, good save by Batinho. Jeonbuk are on the attack now. After having one shot total all match, don't let them score a goal here. He was offside. We've had more possession. We've had more shots on goal. We cannot lose these type of matches. We get the ball. Florian out on the wing. That's not where he works. Passes it into Ito. Ito to Sakaguchi. Was he onside? Count it. Kashima Antlers up 1-0 after 40 minutes with a nice Sakaguchi strike. I'm wary that these people that my guys are offside. Oh, and Jeonbuk over the top. But he fires it wide. Scaring me, defense. Getting shaky at times. I don't want to see that. Getting a nice corner in. It's off the top of the bar. In halftime, Kashima Antlers up 1-0 over Jeonbuk. It's very good. But boys are capable of even better. Defense, you can do a lot better. Midfield, I'm actually happy with what you're doing. And individually, Florian, you could do better. And Sakaguchi, I like with what you're doing so far tonight. All right, most everyone's happy. So let's kick off and go back out for another 45 minutes of football. And hopefully winning football at that. We kick off. Sakaguchi, can he make something happen right off the kickoff? Gilmar to Carlinghouse. We still have possession. We still have an attacking chance. But the highlight ends right there. Batinho, long ball forward. We retain possession in the attacking half. Ito to Florian. Sakaguchi, turn around. Oh, down in the box, but no foul called. We keep possession, though. Ito out to Tamura on the left. Can he pick out a pass? Sakaguchi turns around his defender and shoots it. A brilliant 12-yard strike. And it's now 2-0 Kashima Antlers over Jeonbuk. Like, already on the winning path where Buriram's not even going to matter. All it's going to matter is placement at this point. Gilmar, good free kick. Oh, and Sakaguchi fouls it up. Was he onside? He was, and that's Sakaguchi's hat trick. Get in, boys. 3-0 Antlers over Jeonbuk. That's a misery compiler right there. Shout out to Spencer for that one. Now Jeonbuk are trying to make something happen, but easily dispossessed as Florian's trying to take it up the right. Passes it out to Gilmar. Gilmar into Ito, trying to pick a pass. Sakaguchi's at 4. Ooh, keeper with a brilliant save right there. Jeonbuk still fighting as he fires a shot, but it's over the bar. And that was a very questionable pass. Cannot keep possession. We got to keep this win. Oh, and there goes the clean sheet. What? There goes the clean sheet. Got to tell my boys to concentrate. That was a rather disheartening goal because it just split the two center backs. But, yeah, I'm going to bring off... Who am I going to bring off? Matsuyama's going to come off for Kengo because he's getting a little tired. And Magila is going to come on for Ito because he's getting tired as well. So that's going to be all 3 subs with about 19 minutes left to play. Just need to hold on to possession. I should probably bring everyone down a notch. Maybe go to a counter or controlling tactic just so we can hold on to this lead. And keep possession of the ball. Oh, come on. We don't need to throw the ball forward anymore, boys. Here, hold on a second. Go into control. Don't need to be more expressive. Don't need any of that. You can still play wider. Stay on your feet. Shorter passing. Hold on to those balls. Jeonbuk still pressuring. Still pressuring. Good passing. Good save by Batinho, though. Brilliant save. And keeping another one out. Subs come on. 17 minutes. They're going to attempt to hold down Jeonbuk and hold on to this win. And push us into the second round. Because that's all that matters at this point, is holding on and getting the win. 76 minutes gone. Trying to find some passing lanes through the middle. Matsuyama to Magila. Cannot hold on to possession. Don't let them get any chances, boys. Stay on them. Does Jeonbuk have some Some serious passing going on here. Through the center. Ahead to... Oh, but he was offside. Magila coming up the middle. Can we find a fourth? Back out to Hayama, to Magila. Can't find anyone up forward, so he passes it back out. Now to Tamura. Tamura inside. Sakaguchi with his fourth. Sakaguchi with a double brace on the day. You should get a bonus just for this match, son. 4-1 Kashima Antlers over Jeonbuk, and that's the game. That's easily a win right now. There's a no doubter. Gilmar, free kick. Shoots it well wide. Doesn't matter at that point. Sakaguchi's going to be getting all the praise today. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but Magila just hits it about 20 yards wide of the post. And with a minute of stoppage time almost gone, that should be it. Jeonbuk going on to it, and there it is. It's full time. Kashima Antlers 4-1 over Jeonbuk, and that is going to make us advance to the second round, boys. Good work out there. Very good work. So as you can see, we now have 10 points, surpassing Jeonbuk. Like I said, I don't really care about position at this point. We could, try and shoot to win it all. But, just advancing. After the misery that was last episode, advancing is all that matters here. So, and if you took a look at the table, it's going to be us and Jeonbuk, because Brisbane Roar defeated Buriram. Neither Brisbane Roar nor Buriram can catch to either one of us. So there you go. Both of us are going to advance. And Sasaki is out for 8 days with a broken rib. That's okay. Or not a broken rib. Bruised rib. There it is. Qualify for the second round. And, well, after we face against Buriram, we will show exactly who we are going to be facing in the second round. But hold tight. Let me play the one league match, and then we will come back for the final Champions League group match. So sit tight. Okay, guys, and we're back for our final match in the Champions League group stage, where Kashima Antlers is going to take on Buriram United at home. This is going to be a little bit of a resting period. I'm not going to start some of my top players. But before we get into that, we did have our one league match, and that was against Consadole Sapporo. A lot of these teams I'm noticing have very either French-sounding names or Italian-sounding names, like Sanfrecce Hiroshima or Vissel Kobe here, Consadole Sapporo. But that's beside the point. We defeated them 1-0. Kunio Ikeda, our defensive back, getting the goal 24 minutes on. Gilmar getting injured, however, it was another superficial injury. He did not go out for very long. And once again, like I said, picking up 3 points, 33 shots, 9 of them on target only, and a little bit more possession than Consadole, but getting those 33 shots off, definitely putting the pressure on the opposition. A little bit of a side note, Kunio Ikeda, during the last transfer window, is going to be signing for Beijing on the 7th of July, so I'm going to have to try and figure out who I want to replace him with. I've already been scouting. There are several center backs within the J League that I want to go after, so we'll see exactly who I'm going to pick up around that time, because I believe that's going to be the start of the next transfer window. So I got 3 months to scout. But yeah, Kunio Ikeda going to be out, picking up the goal there, and we're now in first place. That win putting us ahead of both S-Pulse and F Marinos, and hopefully we can stay at the top of the table for the rest of the season, but who knows. This match against Buriram, they're going to have their standard 4-4-2 with our standard 4-4-2. In net's going to be Batinho. I thought about starting the youngster Hirohisa, but at the same time I also want to not concede as many goals as possible, so he's going to stay on the bench. Our back four will consist of Carlinhos, Umeda's getting the run out today, Kengo Ichikawa, and Paulo Victor. Our mid four will consist of Gilmar, Hayama, Tadatoshi Izumi is going to get the play today, as well as Mirai Ohara will be getting the start. Mirai Ohara very pacey, Izumi a little better vision, a little better attacking. And then up front, of course, we will have Sakaguchi and Florian. So for this last Champions League match, it'll be a little bit of a weakened squad, but I feel that we can still get a result. So let's kick off. Alright, and kicking off, Buriram will be in their traditional navy blue, and us in our normal red kits. So this is... I told the boys that this is going to be a revenge match. Hopefully that'll get them up and get them fighting. That guy is offside. Ooh, I would have said he was onside, but fortunately for us, he was offside. That was a sure goal right there. But as I was saying, this is a little weak inside. I am still confident we'll get a result, but as it's looking right now, Buriram are really sticking it to us. He's on. And that's going to be 1-0 to Buriram. And as much as I shouldn't get worked up over this, I'm still a little miffed about that. I'll do last. Demand more. Especially from the back line. Like, even though I've already advanced, I'm still a little not happy with how we're performing. Alright, nice corner. Gilmar and Ichikawa, but it was just too wide. 22 minutes on, we get another attack. Izumi passing back to Paolo, who gets it forward to Florian, to Sakaguchi. But keeper saving that shot. Didn't really need saving, honestly, but I guess he needed to feel safe with it. And once again, this leads me to think, who are we going to face in the second round? Corner comes in, picked up by the Buriram keeper. I mean, we have our pick of all the Western Asian teams, so all the teams from UAE or Saudi Arabia. I don't know if that's designed like that, like an Eastern Asian team has to face a Western Asian team. But I don't know. I haven't looked into many of the rules for the AFC Champions League. All I know is just make it past the group stage and possibly good things will happen. Here we go. Attacking half. Hayama to Ohara. Paulo Victor passing it back in through the middle. Can we find space? Hayama passes into, that was Florian, and Florian shoots it just wide of the bar. Guys, we need to just push forward and make things happen. Push up. Ahead to Sakaguchi, can't cut inside. He picks out a pass to Florian, but it was a very weak header, and the Buriram keeper has no trouble picking that one up. Man, it's looking like a standard match for us, where we get a lot of possession, throw a lot of shots forward, and not a lot of things will happen. Sakaguchi, can he make something happen? That Buriram keeper was lucky to get a foot on it, because that had goal written all over it. You get a corner, though, but it's kicked well out. Buriram are holding steadfast. Gilmar with the free kick that just goes over the bar. He needs to pull those down, get a little better, like he was doing with Giombo. Izumi into... What was that? That was a weak shot. That was a super weak shot. But we're putting chances. We're putting chances together. Unfortunately, the ball's just not going past the keeper. 10 shots, 6 of them on target. So we're making the keeper work a little. Sakaguchi to Gilmar, gets it back in and bounces off the underside of the crossbar. Florian picking up his second goal of the season and knots the match up 1-1 just before halftime. But overall, the performance is still disappointing because we had, like I said, we've had several chances, several shots on goal, And I feel we were lucky to get that one in. So I'm not happy with what you're doing out there. Defenders, you can do a lot better. Midfielders, you can make the difference. And up front, Florian, you can do a lot better. Alright, kicking off for the second half. Hey, if it ends in a draw, result is a result. At least we didn't lose. Gets it forward. Sakaguchi pass into Florian, but that's headed away. Out on the right wing to Gilmar. Oh, Hara hits it. Keeper spilled it, and it's back inside the box. Gilmar out to Carlinhos. Back to Gilmar. Pass it through the center. Izumi trying to pick out space. Gilmar to Florian. Florian, second goal of the day. Wonderful passing. Wait. Okay. I was going to say, the ref was walking back if I was going to walk to the spot of an offside. But no, Florian with a brace on the day, making it 2-1 Antlers. And this is how you're supposed to play. With 13 shots and 9 of them on target. Just keep pressuring the keeper and good things will happen. Long ball forward. We get it back. Izumi. Hayama trying to make more things happen in the attacking half. Can Florian get his hat trick on the day? Can he be like Sakaguchi was in Jeonbuk? Florian took a shot, but it was wide left. And we pick up an injury. That's not good. So let's see. We're going to have Matsuyama come on, since he's the better conditioned center back. Hopefully that injury to Ichikawa is not long term. I don't want another torn calf. Alright, so an hour is gone and we have another attacking chance. Izumi into Sakaguchi. Oh, it just squeaks under the goalkeeper's hands. It's 3-1. It's 3. Antlers now in a commanding lead. And more than likely, if we hold on to this, we're going to top the group. Which isn't what I was expecting at the very start of this, but it's with the results that we've had and a couple pleasant and unpleasant surprises along the way. Buriram not going down without a fight, as they get one that whistles just left of the bar. Well, even with 64, almost 65 minutes gone, I'm still not going to let up the pressure. That's what's keeping Buriram back and not letting them take the amount of shots. Sakaguchi with a nice run, unfortunately could not finish it. And around 70, I'm going to make a couple more subs. Probably sub in my last 2 players. Buriram over the top. They're still fighting. Good dispossessed, though. Kicks out Sakaguchi to Florian. Florian doesn't have as much pace, but he does have good finishing skills, as has been seen today. Gilmar into Sakaguchi. Oh, how did you miss that? Wide open net. The keeper was down, too, and he hits it just to the outside of the bar. All right. Izumi's going to come out, and Magila is going to come in for him. And Masashi Tamura is going to come in for Ohara, since he has not been playing well at all today. At a 6'5", he's at a 6'5" rating, he's the worst player today. It shows you how well we've been playing, or at the very least how average we've been playing. And automatically Tamura comes on, makes a fine run, takes a shot, but I don't think that should be constituted as a shot because it wasn't directed goalward. Alright, Tamura into Magila. Magila, long ball forward to Florian. Can't find room, so back to Hayama. Hayama dribbling. Out to the right, Carlinhos. Ahead to Gilmar. Trying to find space on the wing now. Gets it into Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi with a shot off the bar. And it's cleared away by Buriram. Continuing the pressure. Can't let Buriram do anything. Can't let them get back into this match. Header into Tamura. Bounces around in the box. Ooh, how did Buriram get a foot on that? It looked like one of our players was going to get to that first. but it's a thrown in the attacking half. Paulo Victor and Tamura. Tamura with another run. Florian. Oh, almost getting a hat trick. Gilmar flopping in the box. Did not look like he should have gone down at all. I'm surprised that Gilmar didn't get a card for simulation. I don't know. I have not ever gotten a card for simulation in this game. And that's a wonderful goal for Florian. That's his hat trick on the day. Following in the footsteps of Sakaguchi from last game. Take a bow, son. You deserve it with your great finishing. And now, with the match just about over, we're going to have one more attacking chance. Sakaguchi from long range, just over the bar. Good shot, good attempt, but this match is well in hand. Gone well over time. And there it is, full time. Kashima Antlers 4-1 victory over Buriram. Guaranteed top of the table with that very nice win. Good win, boys. Top of the table over Jeonbuk. Jeonbuk lost to Brisbane Roar. That's actually shocking. That's very shocking. Alright, so what I didn't show last time from when I was at Melbourne City, the draw for the second round is actually on the same day as these final matches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show what teams advanced. So the first 4 groups are going to be the Western Asian teams, and the second group of 4 will be the Eastern Asian teams. Coming out of the West, we'll have Al-Shabaab from the United Arab Emirates, Al-Hilal from Saudi Arabia, Lekwia from Qatar, Al Jazeera from UAE, Al Ain from UAE, Al Nasser once again from Saudi Arabia. I hope I don't face them again. They're in second, so I could possibly face them again. Al Wada from UAE, and Al Saad from Qatar. And now the Eastern Asian teams. We have Perth Glory, of course, from Australia, Pohang from South Korea, FC Seoul from South Korea, and F Marinos out of Japan, Jeju United from Korea, and Nagoya Grampus from Japan, and us, Kashima Antlers, and Jeonbuk from South Korea. So there you go. A lot of, look at that, 3 Korean teams, actually 4 Korean teams. Korea completely represented in the second round. Japan with 3, and Australia with 1. So, alright, let's do a little moving forward. I'll let the assistant take care of that. And the Antlers will get Al Saad from Qatar in the next round of the Champions League. So, when we come back, which won't be very long, we'll be taking on Al Saad in the second round of the AFC Champions League. It should... okay, I'm not going to make any predictions, but just by the looks of it, it shouldn't be that hard of a matchup. Knock on wood. So, until next time, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, please go and hit the like button. If you want to be notified of any new videos that I'll be coming out with, please hit the subscribe button. Any comments, suggestions, banter, anything else you want to talk about, in the comment box below. But as always, I'm Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.